Yo, what is going on, everyone? Hope you're all having a fantastic day and welcome back to the channel and to another video. Today we're going to be going over the top 10 best weapons in World War II in 2020. Now, as you can see, we're in a custom match. I'm not going to be playing any game. These guns are not in order. These are just in a random order, and these are literally the best guns in World War II. So without further ado, let's just hop into the top 10. The first gun that we're going to be covering is the PPSH. Now, this gun is absolutely unreal still. I remember when this gun first came out, and this gun was just overused because it was so overpowered. There was this and another gun that is also in this top 10. But I just wanted to cover this one first because, one, it is still insanely very powerful. Since day one, it's still that, like, people still use this gun. But there's also other guns that have been added and are also overpowered and all that. But ever since day one, this gun has been insanely good. There's good variants as well, like the duck soap and the snake. Because, like, the iron sight and all that. But this is the very first weapon. Next gun we have on the list is obviously the MP40. Now, this gun right here, I personally think this is one of the best, or the best weapon in this game. I just love this weapon. The variant that I use, I can't exactly remember, it's a heroic one, but it's just unreal. Like, it's got a bit of recoil and all that, but because I only play shipment, this gun is unreal. It is so strong. I've dropped around like a couple of nukes with this weapon, and whenever I use another weapon I just die because the guns aren't strong. But this one, you can unlock it by prestiging your airborne. You get it when you first prestige your airborne, and it is 100% worth getting because this gun is absolutely insane. Next up is this weapon. Now, I can't exactly say the name of it, but it's I don't even know how to say this weapon, but this gun is very overpowered for an SMG. It is a fast firing weight weapon, but it's like a two-shot. You don't even need attachments on this weapon, and it just kills them insanely quickly. It's so overpowered. Reloads insanely quickly. Yet again, on shipment, this gun is it's so handy. It really is. And you can get decent range from this weapon. Like, it's got a little bit of a kick to it, but you can get the kills from long. Like, you can get easy long shots from this. That's if you can handle the weapon. Like, it doesn't have that much recoil, but it is very good, and I highly recommend it. The next weapon is the STG-44. Now, to all my OG people, you know damn well when the beta was out and also when the game launched, this gun was just insanely overpowered. And here I am saying it still is overpowered in 2020. That's right, this gun is still overpowered, still insanely good, hardly any recoil, and it's just an awesome weapon. This was the other weapon I was talking about with the PPSH at the start, and god damn, this gun is just beautiful. I love this weapon. These are all my top 10s, I'm going to be honest. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people can also agree that the STG-44 definitely deserves to be on this list. Next up, we have the Introverse. Now, this gun is my favorite weapon in this entire game. I know I said I love the MP40, but this gun just beats it because it's literally a one burst from, like, waist up, depending on if the game really liked you or not. But this gun is insanely overpowered. Like, it is so good. Just like, I would say like a couple of hours ago, I literally dropped a 65 bomb, like without dying. I wish I could prove it, but I got a 65 kill game with this weapon. That was my highest kill streak. Recently it was like 60 or so, but I just beat it with this gun and I got 65. I was on a 65 kill streak with this beautiful gun, and that's why I just like it. I will have a class set up with every single weapon in this entire game. But this one, I'm just saying, if you do not have this weapon, get it ASAP. This gun is unreal. Get this gun or the MP40, because those two guns are highly recommended. That's the two I highly recommend you guys getting out of any gun in this entire game. Next up, we got the KG-M21 or the Bar V2, because it's literally the bar, just a different iron sight. Now this gun is very overpowered. It's like a 2-shot to the body and they're dead. Insanely overpowered. I will say that with every gun. This is a very overpowered weapon, like 0 recoil whatsoever, and it just deserves to be on this list. There's not much to say about this weapon because it's insanely overpowered, just like all these guns in this list that I've got. Next up, we got the Lewis. Now Lewis has an insane iron sight, like no recoil to the gun. The only bad thing is if you use this on shipment, you're gonna see a lot of people hide behind the truck, the barrel and all that on the spawns and all that. So, and because this gun's so overpowered and it's got no recoil, that's why I put it on this list, because people hide behind that type of stuff and it really gets on my nerves. But I just whip it out and then I kill them, and then I go there to piss them off. But I highly recommend using this weapon. I also recommend using it so you can get extended mags, because personally I think every gun on this game you definitely need extended mags, because they don't really have enough bullets. But the Lewis has 47 bullets in it, so it's pretty good, but it's a kind of a fast firing light machine gun. But I decided to chuck it on this list because it definitely deserves to be on this list. Next up is the VMG. Now with the VMG, when I came back to this game, I saw that this game had brand new weapons, and this was one of them, the good old VMG. Now this VMG has zero recoil. I'm not even joking. 0 recoil. Insanely overpowered. It's like a 2-3 shot to the body, and it's unreal. I remember me and my best mate, we used to grind to get this weapon, and everyone already had it. But honestly, this gun's just overpowered, and I'm so happy that I got it. But sadly, I don't use it anymore because I'm trying to figure out a good class setup for this weapon. But definitely deserves to be on this list. Insanely overpowered, and I highly recommend you guys to use it. Second last weapon on this list is definitely going to be the Volks, or aka the Volks. This gun is really overpowered. When this gun did first come out in the first DLC, I'm pretty sure, I absolutely hated this weapon. This was my least favorite weapon. But I can't remember if they did buff the weapon or not. But I finally learned how to use this weapon, and oh my god, it's overpowered. It is insanely good. I highly recommend using a reflex sight for this gun. Definitely helps a lot. Another thing is, I would try and get the variant called the Goat. The Goat is a very good variant, and iron sight's like a little circle, so meaning you can put other attachments on besides a reflex sight. I highly recommend. Also put extended mags on this, because this gun shoots really quickly and it does run out of bullets decently quickly, like every weapon in this game. But it is highly overpowered. It's got like hardly any recoil, and that's why it deserves to be on this list. Now this last gun is called the Lad machine gun. Now I do not have this in the game. I don't know how. I'm level 403 or something, and I still don't have this weapon. So as you can see, I've got a picture up. This is what it is. I'm sure many people know what it is. If you play Shipment, a lot of noobs use it and somehow have it, and hide behind the trucks and all that. And they like to really spray with this weapon. Very overpowered, very annoying, but it is what it is. It's very overpowered. It's got like no recoil. That's how it is. Insanely strong, and I would recommend getting it. Just don't use it when I'm in the lobby, please. I don't like spending money on a desk. Same as the Lewis, don't use that as well, and hide behind the trucks because it's very annoying. That's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoy my top 10 best weapons to use in 2020. Comment down below if you agree or disagree. Personally, this is just my opinion of those guns being the top 10 best weapons in the game. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you all in the next video.